Hello there, John Campbell with ASU 101. This is my predictive index discussion group. My profile and my predictive index came out with a lot of things that were very interesting, pretty accurate to my surprise. I was surprised how accurate from two questions this report could be. But one of the things that it pointed out as my strengths were that I really liked structure and organization and following a plan, and that sometimes to the point where I am adamant about completing the project or the task in the right way because I'm concerned, which is true, for the reputation of the company, for the reputation of the project, and for myself and my coworkers. And that's dead on true. Sometimes a little too much on projects, especially with silly details. But maybe it's something I'll gradually with time find a happy place or a niche that works for me, that satisfies my OCD for following the rules and the freedom of kind of going with the flow. Um, that kind of leads me into one of the things that I think are my weaknesses is I have a lot of difficulty working in an environment that is not organized and put together and structured. Unless, of course, my job for that environment is to give it organization and structure, then I do great. But if I'm working in an environment that is in a chaotic type of organization or just kind of all over the place, and I'm supposed to kind of do my thing or be organized within that chaos, I have a really hard time with that. And I definitely, in the same respect, have a hard time working with people that don't feel the same way in regards to following the rules, following the plans, and to the point where I'm kind of like the goofy nerd that wants to just follow the rules and is worried about getting in trouble. So maybe that's a detriment, but I like it. That's where I like living. I like to live in that place where it's just kind of chaos within structure and order, or order within structure and order. Very little chaos, but every once in a while, the feelings come out, and I just kind of do whatever. But I still stay within these rules and this structure because I just don't feel comfortable going outside of that. That's just the type of person that I am. So with that said, I felt that this predictive index was extremely clear and to the point. Um, I felt that it pointed out some things that I'm not really good at self-confidence, but it helped me by reading this to give me confidence in the things that I know are true of myself as far as my order and organization and my commitment to the project. And then lastly, I really liked the manager style section of this predictive index. It gave me a look into, hopefully, future me in a manager or more than manager, maybe a designer or the head of a company position. It gave me an idea of how I would probably be with employees of my own. The closest experience I have to that is when I was teaching high school and middle school. I have a class, I have a classroom, and they're kind of like under your direction. Even though they're kids and they're kind of all over the place, you're still responsible for guiding and directing their education. And I really, really enjoy that environment. In fact, the goal of me going through Arizona State, besides getting a degree in electrical engineering and maybe working in the field, is because I really, really desire to teach at the college level, which will hopefully allow me to utilize uh, the manager style that this predictive index has given. And I feel good about that. I feel confident that I'll be a good leader, um, a leader that is not afraid to let others lead and guide them and work with them as they're learning and help to learn from their learning and kind of working together for the end goal of just doing a good job, following the rules, and following the plan. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy. I look forward to more on this class and other classes here at ASU.